Darkness falls, and with it, the truth emerges. In a world where the line between fact and fear is blurred, beneath the surface of forgotten towns and restless graves, hide secrets soaked in blood and whispers that never die. From the chilling depths of true crime to the unexplained shadows of the paranormal, we dive into the stories that haunt both past and present. Welcome to Realm of Darkness.
Hi, we made it. We're live, everybody.
We are. Welcome to another episode of Realm of Darkness. So, I know that we have both been really excited about tonight's show because of who we have on. Do you want to tell everyone a little bit before we bring them on?
Yeah, I mean, we're doing a little something different today. We're kind of a tie-in with something we have coming up. We're going to have a couple people over the next couple of weeks that are going to be at the Underworld Culture Con. Something Ashley is helping with a lot behind the scenes, so give her a plug there. But yeah, starting tonight, we have a couple people that are going to be guests at said con.
Yes, they both are going to be guests at the Paracon, and I cannot wait. Do you just want to bring them on? Because I know you're excited to talk all kinds of things. We've got lots of questions, and you know who we have today. So we're going to be joined by Kevin Kedgley and Wendy Feliciano, two people who are extremely accomplished professionals, and they are in shows. They do special effects makeup, they do props, they do conventions. I heard a little secret that somebody found out they might have a secret fan club that we're going to be bringing up. So I think we should just bring them on and get to it. What do you think?
Let's do it.
All right, everyone, please help us welcome Kevin and Wendy.
Yay. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
How are you doing?
Hi. Good. How are you? We are so excited to have you guys on.
Thank you for having us on.
Yeah, talking about it for weeks. So
we have
dynamite shirt there, Nate. I love it.
Thank you, sir. Hey, I'm gonna start right off the bat and throw Ashley right under the bus because Ashley's never watched Stranger Things before.
Oh,
what? In my defense, I want to, and I did try to watch the first season, but I have a 9-year-old, and it's been on for so many seasons that when he's around, I've heard that he shouldn't watch it. So, and then by the time he goes to bed, I go to bed because I'm tired and I'm old. So I figure it's going to be a show that when he's old enough to watch it, we're going to watch it together. But yes, sure. I have not seen. Yeah, I've seen clips, and I did see the first season, but just with him being so little,
you got a long way to catch up to.
Yes, well, and they're scared of their own shadow when they're that age. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I can imagine the monster, and he'll be sleeping in my room for years. So, but since we're talking Stranger Things, Kevin, you're actually on 3 of the seasons. And and you play 3 different characters.
I do.
And can you tell us about that?
In season 3, I was a special forces soldier in the Battle of Starcourt, which is the last episode of season 3. Not much notoriety there, but I did get a lot of time on set with being a Hawkins police officer in season 4. That was really, really fun. I did a lot of scenes. I met a lot of really cool people on set. I basically had most of the main cast, they knew me by a first name basis. So it was really cool because I've been there so many times. It was really cool. And I had a blast on season 4. And then when season 5 came around, they called upon me once again to be a Wolfpack soldier which is the new faction that goes into the Upside Down to look for 11 at the Hawkins lab in the Upside Down. And I was under the command of Alex Bro, who plays Lieutenant Akers, who is right underneath Linda Hamilton, which is from the Terminator lore. She plays Dr. K, who's in charge of like all the crazy experiments that they are doing in the Upside Down and everything. But yeah, it was great to be on set with him. And I found out later on that he plays Papa in the Stranger Things, The First Shadow, the Broadway thing.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, that's so cool.
The Broadway play, yeah. So that was really cool. Like he moonlights for both of those characters. So yeah.
That's awesome.
And it's been fun ever since. So
yeah. Well, and I heard, I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. The convention can yell at me later, but I heard that you're going to be bringing one of your costumes that you've actually made. You made a replica, and you're going to be bringing it for different photo ops at the convention.
I will be bringing it. I may even wear it for photo ops. So yeah. For one day, I'll do it for I'll do it for one day. I'll wear it for photo ops. So yeah, come on out.
Well, you're gonna see Nate in line. He's already told me.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
He already told me, because we're the official podcast of the convention, and you guys have been kind of running some of the behind the scenes with Larissa and Mike, and Nate had already told me, he's like, I'm gonna disappear because there's so many people I want to see, and so I'm like, okay, right. I'll be a solo host that weekend probably, but that's okay. That's okay.
We're really looking forward to this Comic-Con or this convention, and we can't wait to attend it. We're looking really forward to it. And,
now I see that you guys do a lot of different replicas from different movies and things like that. Are you going to bring any of that stuff with you to the con that people could purchase or look at?
Sure.
We can, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We could bring some props. We could bring some stuff we've done for like our movies that we've done. We have some replicas of basically from Halloween Death Walks Among Us. We have knives. We have a full Michael Myers get up and everything.
Yeah, which he wore.
Oh, that's cool.
I was Michael Myers in that movie. So.
I was going to say that was one of the things I saw, and I'm like, how that's like a dream come true for a lot of people to be able to.
Yeah. That's where we met
in a movie.
That's where we met.
It's funny because back when Halloween came out, that became instantly my favorite horror character. And the years went by, and I wound up being on set.
I was born that year.
Yeah, there you go. And so I wound up being the special effects makeup artist for Halloween Death Walks Among Us, which is on YouTube. Yeah. And that's where I met him, and I was doing his makeup. So
it's a three-part series on YouTube right now. You can actually see it. Yeah.
Just over an hour long. So I watched bits and pieces of it earlier as I was.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
But the whole thing is on there now. I'll throw it in the link later after the show, so that way.
Awesome.
Great.
Yes, thank you so much. And Rick Danford will appreciate that as well. He's the director of it.
So anybody who wants to watch it, Nate will throw it up in the group or the group chat. We can put it on the page, and then we'll put it on the YouTube chat too. That way you guys can go watch it. I think it'd be really cool. And to be able to say that you guys were on set to play Michael Myers, that's really cool.
Yeah. She was my special effects makeup artist, and that's how we actually met. Was on set of that movie. So we can say Rick was a matchmaker.
Well, and speaking of the special effects makeup, Nate and I were looking at some of your work, Wendy, and it is incredible. I mean,
thank you.
There was I didn't know if we were allowed. We had a couple pictures to put up, but some of the different pictures that we were able to see of your makeup, it was like breathtaking. I'm like, holy crap. Like, wow. I wish I could do that.
She's amazing. She's amazing.
Yeah. So, I mean, I grew up loving horror movies and watching, how how all the makeup was done on their faces. But back then, when I was younger, we didn't have access to any of that makeup and prosthetics and all that stuff. That was all simply Hollywood. And I don't know, it just kind of fell in my lap after so many years of just like letting it go. I was on a film set as a PA, and they asked me to do makeup, you know, because they didn't have anybody. I was like, I jumped at the chance. And when I finished doing the makeup, they were like, you know, you should do this professionally. And I was like, yeah, I think I could. So basically, I learned everything. So basically, everything I've learned from watching on YouTube. I've been creative and doing my own special effects at home. I use household items to create what I create.
Oh, wow.
And yeah,
Toilet
I didn't
paper,
go to school.
coffee grounds.
Yeah, chocolate syrup.
Chocolate syrup, yeah.
Yeah. And so every time I'm given the opportunity to be on a film set, they throw challenges at me. And it's stuff I've never done before. But then I do the research. I tell them, yeah, I can do it. And sure enough, I do it.
Every time.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Every time she's challenged, she pulls it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, with that, you said that you were always interested in the horror from, you know, being a young age.
Yeah.
Have you both always really been into horror? Because, you know, the Culture Con, it's all about horror and paranormal and metaphysical. Right. So this is, you know, the fan base of that type of thing. They're loyal and they are, excuse my language, balls to the wall when it comes to this kind of stuff. Have you guys always been into the horror too?
So for me, I obviously grew up with Alfred Hitchcock, Twilight Zones, you know, stuff like that. But I've also lived in the reality, I guess, of the supernatural, you could say. I've gone through so much stuff throughout my life and seen so many things and just dealt with a lot of the supernatural. So I totally believe in it. And I'm all about it. You know, like that's my thing.
My first movie I ever watched, my first horror movie I ever watched is I snuck out into the living room one night and I watched Friday the 13th Part 6. And
classic.
After that, I was hooked. And it's been a whirlwind ever since. I love horror. I love portraying the characters. I love pretty much everything about horror. I like older horror too. I like Alfred Hitchcock, Psycho, you know, Suspiria, all that. You know.
Suspiria is a classic.
Oh yeah.
Suspiria, a lot of people don't talk about Suspiria, but it's a classic. It really is.
It is. One of my favorite movies, probably from Alfred Hitchcock, is Psycho, obviously.
Oh yeah, we would fall asleep to Psycho, and I was like up in the middle of the night hearing.
Quite literally, every night we used to fall asleep to Psycho.
It
was soothing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. It switches from time to time. Sometimes it'll be Jason, Friday the 13th, or it'll be Jaws, or it's always a horror movie that we're falling asleep to.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And that's so funny you say that, because like I love what they consider now the classic horror movies. And I used to do this. Freddy Krueger is one of my favorites, and I would fall asleep to it. And people thought I was crazy. They're like, you're falling asleep to a horror movie that you die in your sleep. I'm like, it's comforting to me, but I hate to say, but I don't think there are some good movies now, but I think the classics, there's nothing like them in today's world.
Yeah.
In the third installment of the Halloween Death Walks Among Us series, we actually had to make Freddy. We
did. Yeah.
We had to make the glove. We had to make his burnt face and everything.
Yeah.
Prosthetics all over
I did that with the household items and created all the burns, and then he helped me put all the pieces together on Guy's face.
And it turned out really, really great.
Yeah.
It wasn't used much during. It didn't get much screen time, per se. I might maybe like at the most 5 minutes or something
Yeah,
like that.
it's in part 3 of Halloween Death
Mhm.
Walks Among Us.
Yep, Halloween Death Walks Among Us Part 3. I think it's called End of Dreams or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
man.
amazing, amazing.
That's so awesome. Nate, are you taking notes?
I've got notes. I'm writing stuff down.
I like he's writing stuff down that he's gonna go watch later is what's happening.
Well,
What was really cool? What was really cool about that series is that we actually implemented more, not just Michael Myers, but we also brought in like other horror characters as well. We brought in Jason, we brought in Freddy, we brought in, I think at one point we brought in a nod to like Hellraiser and what was the other one?
Evil Dead.
Poltergeist too.
Evil Dead.
And Evil Dead. And Evil Dead
Well,
as well.
Yeah.
The Evil Dead series. Yeah.
Poltergeist, that's another classic. That's right up there too. That's a good one.
And man, it was just really, really cool how we like combined everything.
Yeah, and I made a few of the props also for as well as Kevin. I made a tombstone for Michael Myers. What was the other thing?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I made a tombstone. What else did it?
I made all the knives for this movie. I made all the knives, all the machetes, everything. And she made oh God, what else did you make?
Oh, I made the Book of the Dead.
The Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing, amazing job.
And you guys actually do have I did the research, like an Etsy store, people can buy things from you guys, correct?
Yes.
Yes, we
don't have a lot of stuff on there.
We both have a shop, but she has a separate shop. I got another shop.
Yeah.
I think yours is Horror by the Bay.
Mine's just Horror by the Bay,
and mine is Killer Props.
Killer Props.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
and I've seen like you make Jason costumes and stuff like that. Sorry, I've like some of the things I've seen, like the different costumes and stuff like that you've made and sell those and stuff like that. So
yeah,
if we're looking for different things, they should definitely check you out as far as that.
I'm in the middle of two Jason costumes right now.
Yeah, and the closer we get to Halloween,
the closer,
it gets crazy.
I can imagine Halloween. I don't know if it's the same. Like I'm from Ohio, and people do Halloween huge here. I mean, it is.
Sure.
Yeah,
all out expensive costumes. It's really cool to see some of the some of the different places and the different attractions that they have here. It's really cool.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like for me, well, for him as well, we love Halloween.
Yes.
And when you're a teenager and now you're like, you don't want to dress up in costume because it's not cool anymore. But being an adult and dressing up in costume, we love it. We love cosplaying.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
It all goes together.
We go to all kinds of Comic-Cons. We do our props there. We make our own costumes. Yeah, it's really, really fun.
Yeah, we had done
we like thinking outside the box.
Yeah, we did Tampa Bay Comic-Con a couple of years ago, and we had an orca from the movie Jaws, the actual boat. We had it in our living room. It took up the entire living room. and the
shark.
And we made a shark after that. We were like, we finished the boat. Should we make the shark? And we're like, yeah, let's make the shark. And so we had a giant shark in our living room.
It's in it's at Tampa Bay Comic-Con. We did that for the costume contest.
Yeah, we won.
Yeah, we won.
Oh, you should have won.
Yeah.
I thought our costumes were cool. We love Halloween, and last year my husband and I we were gonna do our own thing. So I said I was gonna be the Joker, and I went out and I did like the big green wig and all that stuff. And then he, he's like, oh well, I should match you. So he dressed like Harley Quinn. I mean, the shorty shorts, the fishnets. He had the whole. I'll have to send you guys a picture. He bought women's clothes and dressed exactly like Harley Quinn. So it was scary, but
that was one of the best times I ever got.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the thing is, like, every time he comes up with an idea, I have to play the sidekick to what he's doing. And it's like, sometimes I don't want to. I want to be something else, like the last one he did was he did an astronaut. And I'm like, what am I going to be if you're an astronaut? And he was like, you could be the moon. I was like, oh, I'm not going to be the moon.
No, not the moon. She was my scientist. She was my rocket scientist.
But yeah, I became the rocket scientist.
See, I would have gone as an alien.
And we had those too. We were actually giving out little aliens to everybody. And that was like, it was like an emotional support kind of alien or something. And, no, we made a full-size space shuttle, where I drove it around. I drove it around. It was powered by a hoverboard, but I had like the attachment with the seat and everything. And I turned that thing into a go-kart, really. It was really cool.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy.
You can see all this on Instagram and YouTube.
YouTube has it also. Yeah.
YouTube?
Nate, I feel like we need to join them for Halloween because it sounds fun. It sounds really cool. I'm like,
now, the only thing about our neighborhood here was last year we had just moved in the area, and
before Halloween
we had like 3 or 4 trick-or-treaters.
Yeah, we were like,
we went all out.
Well, we didn't know what to do exactly. And then I was working that day, and I came home and I was like, oh my God, we got to hurry up for the trick-or-treaters. And we did this whole setup in front of the house with body parts and blood. And
we had blood like literally dripping off the house.
I was dressed up like an old hag, and I was walking around with a machete, and he was dressed up as Jason.
Yeah.
And we had only like 3 or 4 trick-or-treaters, and we were scaring them out there.
We scared the hell out of them. Yeah. So it was great.
Yeah. We're like, man, we wish we had more.
Well, and I bet the word's going to spread, and it's going to get bigger and bigger every year. Because I know, like, we have a decent amount of kids, but like my son, he's 9, and he talks about this one house all the time. And I'm like, oh, and now there's kids just flowing through. So the word's going to get out.
It'll pass around.
We found out that there's some places like that around here, like after the
around
fact.
The corner.
Like after the fact.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah, really I guess somebody thought to come down this block because
I mean we had a mannequin out there that had Michael Myers on it completely, like in all his 9 yards. And, and I was Jason.
We were all decked out with our costumes and everything, and there was nobody around. We made our own little home videos. We were chasing each other.
Put them on TikTok too. They were on TikTok. Yeah.
So that was fun.
Did mention YouTube not too long ago, and I just noticed you guys started doing vlog style videos as well, correct?
We did just start one.
It was sort of an epic fail.
It was an experiment, really.
Yeah, it was an experiment.
We're still trying to put get the quirks out of that one. I think we have to reshoot it, but we're also got some big stuff coming up pretty soon, where we're going to be having a YouTube channel, YouTube channel.
So this was kind of a test.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of some of your projects, I saw that you guys just both got cast in a new show. Where is it gonna be? It's called Nail Salon, correct?
Yes.
It's a feature film. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, it's not a feature film. It's a
series. Yeah.
It's a series.
Yeah. It's got 11 episodes, I think, so far. So.
And we will play police officers.
Yep, we'll play partners.
Oh, that's really cool. That's
really
cool. I love that. Yeah. And then you guys also have a lot of different conventions coming up that you're going to be going to as well, right?
Yes, we do. We have one going on in Longwood, Florida, which is Epic Verse. We have that same weekend, we have another one called TenoshiCon, which is through our friends over at I Love to Go Shopping or The Love of Shopping, for the Love of Shopping, in Daytona Beach. It's called TenoshiCon. We'll be there. Tyler Main is actually going to be here as well. Hopefully he can make it.
Yeah.
We've got BartoCon.
We do. Yeah. We have BartoCon coming up. We have a non-discussed convention coming up pretty soon.
It hasn't been announced.
It hasn't been announced yet, but we have one of those coming up in Georgia somewhere.
You guys are busy.
And we have the one in Scranton. So it's gonna be a crazy year.
Yeah. So if we're not on film set or at a convention cosplaying, we are doing the table setup and we've got
this whole Comic-Con circuit and everything, and everything that we do this year is going to be dedicated to my father just passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, June 3rd, we lost him, and we miss him every day. And we want to do all this in his honor, so we dedicated the entire year to him.
Oh, that's incredible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But things are looking up. Everything, we got a couple things we've been cast in, and
and
we got Nail Salon. We got a new movie with Rick Danford that's going to be directing it pretty soon, coming out. I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that, are we?
Not yet, but we have Nocturnal Spirito.
We have Nocturnal Spirito with Cap Studios and directed by Ian Stevens. That's going to be hopefully filming this year.
And in Salem.
In Salem, in the Massachusetts area, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to Salem?
Oh,
yes, we just went there last year. Yeah.
Oh,
I loved it. I mean, we both enjoyed it so much.
It's amazing there.
We want to go back.
The whole vibe.
Yes.
The whole vibe, yeah. It's like small town, but it's like there's so much history. There's so much stuff that's happened there before, and it's eerie. We were there at night, and it was like real creepy.
Yeah.
It's got like an eerie vibe to it,
Just love it. Yeah.
so I've never been there, and that's one of the places that I'm like, Nate, we have to get something booked there. We need to go. And Nate, I think, Nate, you've been there, right?
I've been like 3 or 4 times. Yeah, I love it.
See, I need to go. I'm jealous now.
Everything about it is amazing. So
we would like to go like for Halloween, but I know it's like nuts up there.
Yeah, but that's part of the fun. I think we went in June last year. We want to go when there's stuff happening, like actual things going on, parades and all that, and everyone's dressed up as witches and all kinds of stuff.
We went up there to the 50th anniversary of Jaws at Martha's Vineyard. And then on the way home, we thought, okay, we're gonna go to Salem since we're up here.
Oh yeah, we weren't gonna pass it up. We were so close. I was like, yeah, we're going to Salem.
And then after that, the same night, we went to the first time I ever seen it for my own eyes. We went to New York City. So originally from New York City, but he's never seen it. I told him one day we're gonna go there. Yeah. And so we were going through New Jersey, and he saw it from the side. I said, "Did you see over there? That's New York." And he was like, "Oh my God!" So we were on our way to Boston at the time, but it's breathtaking. It literally was breathtaking. I could not breathe for the entire time when we were going down the road. I was like looking at the city. I'm like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah. So I took him for a little tour.
I've never been to. I live in like the Buffalo area, and I've never been to New York City. It's only like 6.5 hours away. Yeah.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
We went through what was it, Times Square?
Yeah, straight through Broadway from Harlem, straight on through.
Down through Manhattan. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I kept telling him, get out of the car so you can look up.
Yeah.
The building's up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you're originally from Brooklyn, right? Is that what I saw?
Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah.
Yep.
Brooklyn, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from a completely different area.
He's from the country. I'm from the girl, he's a country boy.
I'm actually from Miami. I lived in Miami for a little while. I was born in Hialeah, so that's like a suburb of Miami. So we're like opposites attract here.
Yeah.
Opposite but the same, because we love horror.
Yeah. But we've recently gotten into prop making and everything. Well, we've been doing prop making for a while, but we recently got into 3D printing.
Oh yeah.
Stuff. So
so he's obsessed with it now.
We got some really cool stuff. Yeah, we're gonna be selling some really cool merch. We're gonna be selling some. We're gonna be having we'll have photo ops, and we're gonna have guests that come up to the table. They can ask us anything about Stranger Things or acting or anything like that. I love to talk to them about everything. I can divulge everything now since the series is over.
That's true. You can.
But I've been told I'm a wealth of information about all that, and I'd love to share it. So Yeah.
Well, speaking of fans coming in and talking and asking questions,
Sure.
you guys have got to see a part of, we'll say, Hollywood that a lot of people don't get to see. So
Correct.
is there any of your favorite behind the scenes story or thing that happened that you're allowed to share? That giggle.
on any production or
anything you guys have worked on, like your favorite behind the scenes story that the fans and the viewers don't get to see.
My favorite, I would say my favorite, one of my favorite times was when I was working with Michael B. Jordan on Just Mercy with Michael B. Jordan, Jamie Foxx, Brie Larson, and that was an amazing set. And in between takes, we were talking back and forth, and I was like trying to get some pointers about my acting career and everything, and he was really, really nice and down to earth and really cool guy. And Destin Daniel Cretton was the director of that, and he was a wealth of information too. So yeah, I thank them all for that. If they're watching, I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope so.
It'd be great.
For me, so I was on Fly Me to the Moon with Kevin. We did it together. And I used to have a huge crush on Channing Tatum. And we finally saw him, but we were dressed up in the 60s. Like we were decked out with, with the fashions from the 60s.
Back in the space race.
Yeah. And so I had these shoes on from the 60s, like they were totally vintage, and they hurt my feet so bad. And we were walking around the whole day.
Yeah.
By the time Channing Tatum came out, and I was like maybe 2 feet from him, walking back and forth, I was in so much pain. I didn't even care that he was there.
He was ready to,
I was like, get me out of here. I gotta
she was ready to leave. She was ready to leave from some blisters from the size of watermelons.
Yeah, it was horrible. But I mean, it was an amazing experience, but at the same time, I was in so much pain.
He did fist bump me once.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's cool. See, you should have told him your feet hurt and made him carry you back.
Well,
he probably would have done that. He's a gentleman. He's a gentleman. He might have done that. I would have done it, but I could have done it. In that matter, I could have done it too. So
Nate would have been jealous because I don't know if you heard him, but he said his man crush is also Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
I had Scarlett Johansson there too.
Yeah, Scarlett was there.
And she's beautiful. She's
amazing.
Gorgeous.
She's amazing. She's really, really cool. She's really down to earth. We didn't really get to talk to her very much, but we have heard that she's like really, really like quiet, I guess. And she's down to earth. She's fun. She's amazing. And with her being married to the guy from Saturday Night Live.
Married.
I think they're still married. Anyway,
I think so. Yeah.
No, they seem to be really, really cool people, and yeah, we'd love to meet them sometime. I mean, hopefully my exploits will cross paths with them sometime, and definitely hers as well.
Maybe I'll do makeup for him one day. I don't know.
And now, have you guys always known that this is kind of like the career path that you wanted to take, or was it? Now I know, Wendy, you said it kind of, doing the makeup and such just kind of fell. Yeah, I don't want to say in your lap, but just kind of happened. But Kevin, have you always known that you wanted to take this path, or was it something that you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna try it and see what happens?
Honestly, about maybe a few years ago, I worked for the U.S. government. And I never thought I would be an actor. Never thought I'd be an actor. Never thought I'd be doing like acting work or working in the film industry or whatever. I worked for the U.S. government for a little while, and I had military service, and I got retired from the government. So I was like, you know what? I'll become an actor and see where it takes me. And I've been doing it for like maybe almost 9 years now. So yeah, I used to work on aircraft. So that was really fun.
did you I know a lot of people that become actors and stuff, they kind of did like theater and stuff like that in school. Is that ever anything that you did?
Never.
We've never done theater. We have a theater 5 minutes from our house, and we are dying to get in there.
Into a troupe, yeah.
And
Definitely
to start doing that, because that's a very good way to remember lines and just expand in our knowledge about acting.
Yeah.
It's being. I mean, I can tell you right now, casting directors look at theater
do.
actors
Yeah.
They do.
because of just like
Mhm.
just everything they have to remember, how they portray the characters, and just being in total control on the stage. But
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
a casting director is going to look at that, and they're going to be like, okay, so this guy's got 5 years, but no theater experience, and this guy has 2 years of acting,
Mhm.
and he has theater. They're going to pick the guy that
They're
did the
gonna
2
pick the guy that
years
has
because
theater.
he's knowledgeable all the way around.
yeah,
Wow, and I didn't realize, I guess, like Nate said, I knew that a lot of actors have done theater at some point, but I didn't realize it was that important to have something like that on your resume when you're auditioning for these different roles.
it helps. It really,
It
really
does
helps.
really help
I know
a
that
lot.
most of the cast of Stranger Things has
were.
theater background.
Mhm.
Every one of the kids, almost every one of the kids, I think, has
Yeah.
a theater background. So
And we've talked to other actors that have gotten big roles
Sure.
in movies and stuff, and they said that they have theater background.
Yep.
And it's like,
they started out in
yeah,
theater, and
that's
then
it right there.
they started out in theaters, and they were just recognized by the casting directors.
Mhm.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, so whenever we have like young kids coming up to us saying, how did you get into the acting business and everything? We're like, well, start out in the theater first. Make sure you establish yourself there, and then work your
And
way
take-
into acting.
And stay in school, stay in acting classes.
Oh, yeah,
Take
for
as many
sure.
classes as you can.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A good friend of mine told me that to come, if you're not acting, if you're not on set, be in the classroom.
Mhm.
Or be doing something creative that will
Right.
improve your chances of getting noticed by casting directors.
Mhm.
Whether it be like modifying your resume or your headshots or anything, or you make it, maybe you edit your demo reel, your actor's reel.
Mhm.
And just
Yeah,
get
that's
all
always
that
gotta be
get all
updated.
that and all your ducks in a row, so whenever the casting directors come around, or if you submit to the casting directors, you already have everything there.
So when you're looking at different roles that you're interested in, what is the hardest part about trying to get in front of those casting directors? Like, what's the hardest part about acting? Because you always hear different things, but
So I would say for auditions, they'll send you sides.
Yeah,
You don't really know what kind of character they're looking for. You gotta kind of like,
you gotta improvise. You gotta make your own
yeah,
character.
and that's the tricky part, because you don't know what the film's about. You don't know what they're asking for, but they're giving you sides to play it out, and it's a hit or miss.
And they give you some directions, like superlatives of what this person is like. They give you certain aspects of what they want in the character, but they don't say
Right.
exactly what it is.
Mhm.
They basically give you the reins, and
Yeah.
you just become your own character.
that's so interesting. I have so many questions. I'm like, well, because kids. I mean, when I was a little kid, I was like, I want to grow up and be an actress, and I'm not. I'm doing a podcast, but that's okay. But having somebody that having two people that have gone through these experiences, and it's cool because I have so many questions. But I'll let Nate talk. I've taken over a little bit.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an actress too, and I got shot down. I was told that it's not a real job.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing you gotta learn about being an actor. You have to get used to rejection.
There's lots of rejection.
Lots of rejection, lots of times where you're not going to get the role.
Mhm.
Lots of times that, you're not what they're looking for.
Right.
It could
And
be,
it's
it could
not
be
that you're
anything.
bad, it's that
could be anything.
they don't want your look, or they don't want
Mhm.
your type of character. They're looking for
It
something
could be,
else.
it could be anything as simple as you're too tall, or
Right.
you're too short,
Mhm.
or anything like that.
Or I'm not blonde, or, you know,
Physical
you know,
characteristics,
it's just
physical
Yeah.
characteristics and mental characteristics sometimes.
Mhm.
But just keep on trying. That's what we've been
Yeah.
doing for the last 9 years.
Yeah, I mean, I've gotten a couple of roles where the director and the writer, they wrote the script for me.
Mhm.
So that character was who I am, and that's the same thing with Nail Salon.
Yeah.
They picked my type of character, and it was basically written for me.
They implemented it into the script
Mhm.
using her characteristics.
Mhm.
So,
Oh,
And same
cool.
with
That's
yours.
cool.
and same with mine as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. So-
We have a lot of friends who are in the business, in the film industry, independent film industry
Yeah.
here in this area. And that's pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
Um,
We're always learning and growing when we network, or we go to film festivals. We're talking to people, and they're giving us their insights, and we're just making connections everywhere we go. And a lot of people know us, people that we don't even know, and we're just like, people know us on Facebook, and
like,
they're
we're
like,
following you.
"Oh,
Like, who are
hey,
you?"
yeah, hey, it's Kevin Kedgley." We're like, "Huh?"
But that has to kind
Nice
of
to
make
meet
that,
you.
yeah, that kind of has to make all that hard work worth it.
It
Yeah.
totally is. It really is.
It is.
Whenever
It's
we
fun.
start whenever we get recognition for what we've done and what we can do, and just the broad scope of things is like, there's so many people out there that are interested in the same things we are,
Right.
and we like talking about that,
Yeah.
especially at the Comic-Cons.
And speaking of recognition, Kevin had done his first signing and autographs in Georgia.
Oh yeah.
And we had no idea, but we were there with the rest of the cast from Stranger Things. It was what was it called? The Upside Down Con.
Upside Down Con. Mhm.
We were there, and we had no idea what was gonna transpire. But
This was in Jackson, Georgia.
in Jackson, Georgia,
Mhm.
we did autographs and everything. And then that night, we were in Jackson, in one of the shops there. And we were standing outside, and some girl comes down the street, and she's like, "Oh my God, it's Kevin Kedgley!" And we turned around, and we're like, "What?" And there was like 5 or 6 girls that came down all
Yeah,
together,
about 6.
and they were like,
About 5 or 6. of them.
yeah, and they were like, "Oh my God, it's Kevin Kedgley!" And one girl had a book with it was like a scrapbook,
Mhm.
and she had a full page of pictures of him and what he did on Stranger Things and everything. We were like, "Oh my God, how cool is that?"
And there was even like a little section where they wanted my signature on.
Yeah,
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah. So then we
If
decided to have the
if my
fan
fan club is watching right now, hi. We love you all.
So were
amazing.
you guys like a little shocked? Like,
Totally.
Not shocked.
that's so
We
cool.
had just
though.
gotten done. We had just gotten done doing a tour. We used to do tours for stranger
Bus tours, yeah.
We don't do them anymore because we're just too busy and our schedules just don't permit it.
Yeah.
But we were doing bus tours.
Yeah, he would dress up like the police officer on
Yeah.
a Hawkins police officer,
Yeah.
Stranger Things.
And
I
she was
dressed up.
jazzercise Jan, which is her a character she made up.
I made up the character.
Mhm.
I used to make them all get in line in the morning before getting on the bus and do some jazzercise.
Trying to get that 80s
Yeah.
flow in there a little bit. So,
Yeah.
but it was fun.
It was a lot of
We
fun.
went to a lot of places, like all the filming locations and everything.
Mhm.
It was really fun to meet everybody. Some of them from around the world, our
Yeah.
guests.
We've met people
We
everywhere.
met people from Germany, England. Oh gosh, where
And a
else?
lot of them
Everywhere.
we've kept in contact with also.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
we've become friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because just so many nice people out there. that we've met.
And we worked for a what they call Hawkins headquarters, which is in Jackson, and it's like an '80s nostalgia store mixed with Stranger Things, obviously stuff in there as well. Because Jackson is downtown Jackson is where they filmed Stranger Things. That's Hawkins.
Yeah.
You know what? I was just in Florida like 2 weeks ago. We were in St. Petersburg.
Okay.
And so not too far. I had no idea.
No,
see, I should have taken a day trip.
Yeah.
Not too far. Yeah, it was a fun con.
It was great.
But yeah, that was the icing on the cake right there with them showing up. So it was great.
Yeah.
Well,
they're awesome.
I know that the Stranger, even though I haven't seen it yet, we'll say yet, I know that fan base, it's more like a fandom. I mean,
it is a fandom.
It really is.
Yes, for Stranger Things, it is insane. I mean, and even though I hear all age groups. Like I was just at the store and there were kids talking about it, and it was funny because I'm like, how ironic is that? I hear kids going, "Have you seen Stranger Things?" And I started laughing because I thought of you guys, and I was like, oh, well, if they only knew who I'm talking to on Thursday.
Well, we try to. I mean, when we go to like say Disney World or Universal, we always try to wear like Stranger Things like stuff.
Yeah,
and
it gets people talking. They're like, "Oh, I like your shirt." Oh, by the way,
I was in the show. But no, we really enjoyed that con up there. It was great. There was a lot of really cool meet and greets there.
Yeah, we got to meet
I actually helped a family get out of an escape room. That was my meet and greet in the square. They had different stations, and my station was at Jackson Escape Games. Hi, Donna. And and Cap was there as well.
He did a dress up as a police officer.
I dressed up like a police. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
See,
and we had like I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I think it's those cool little things that conventions do that kind of take it to the next level, because there are so many different Comic-Cons and horror cons and Paracons that they kind of run together after a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Having something cool like that does take it a little bit to the next level, and it makes it more memorable and makes it better for the guest and the guest experience, and we'll get them coming back. So I love that idea. I think that's really cool.
Sure. It's definitely a fandom, as you said.
We've gotten so many little gifts from fans. Like if they know we're going to Tampa Bay Comic-Con, they'll meet us they'll drive from another state to come see us and give us something, it's like, that's crazy. But we have like a shelf with all the little things
all the knickknacks and everything.
All the knickknacks that they've given us and everything. So it's so appreciated. We love it.
And we love our fans. And we love that. Well, I mean, we love our fans. We love we love that they love the same things we do. And so it's great. It's really, really great. Stranger Things has actually brought everyone together.
It has.
Even though the show is over, I heard there is spinoffs coming up pretty soon, hopefully.
That's the rumor I've like.
I'm in talks with my agent right now about that, so we'll see. That'd be cool. It'd be cool. Yeah, I do have an agent. It's on my IMDb. Christopher Newton from Newton Agency. That's he's really, really great at what he does, and I'm hoping that he can land something for me soon.
Yeah, that's awesome. So,
and I'm sorry, Wendy has the same agent as I do as well.
Yeah, I don't utilize him as much because I'm working all day during the week. So
she does,
I have to keep it at a minimum. But yeah.
So with all the projects that you guys have done and have coming up, what do you think it is that keeps the audience connected and keeps them coming back to, we'll say horror or Stranger Things, or, what do you think it is that connects with people that likes to just keep bringing them back?
It's just the likeness.
I know it's kind of a hard question, but I like to ask.
Yeah.
It's a question where you have to really, really think about it.
Well, and it is because it's funny because Nate and I have talked about this because we both love everything horror, scary, paranormal. And we come across a lot of people that have those interests. And we're like, even with true crime, we're like, are we morbid? But why does it seem like that's the group of people that you meet? And it's the greatest group of people. And we're like, but why are we so interested in all this like weird morbid stuff? Like what draws us in?
We met some interesting people in our time, like in the indie horror films and everything, indie horror film industry. But we've also met lifelong friends as well. So it's great.
Yeah, it's a great community. As far as like what you were saying before, about it's a connection. It's a connection between people, and it draws the conversations. Like, yeah, you like this, I like that as well, and you start talking about experiences. This person experienced, like especially like in the supernatural world, and
common interests.
Yeah, it's that common interest that everyone has, and it starts that conversation, and before you know it, you're just really deep in the conversation, and making friends and making connections.
Definitely in the rabbit hole. Yeah, absolutely, Nate.
Yeah,
absolutely, Nate. I think that it brings people together, and because it's a common theme of everyone liking horror or loving horror, really, and it's
and who doesn't love horror?
Who doesn't love horror?
I mean, I don't want to be with those people. No.
I don't. Those people are boring.
normal people worry us,
Yeah,
so.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. I always say it's fun to be weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. Well, how boring is it to not be weird? Like,
Absolutely.
it keeps everything interesting.
Exactly.
And, but it's just a common interest and everything. Everyone likes the same thing, and that's what horror fans love. Is that it's like a tight knit community, obviously, and there's just so much nostalgia and honestly, to be honest with you, merchandise that you can buy out there that it just keeps on rolling. It keeps the horror train rolling. So
I think one question I have personally, because when people think acting, I think one of the hardest things for people to do is memorizing their scripts and stuff like that. How do you guys go about getting that done and like memorizing everything? Because
you go first. You go first. I'm gonna be long.
For me, I just I look at the words and I try to memorize like the first line, the first word in the sentence, or a trigger word in that sentence, which will help me to continue, to memorize the whole lines. And that's pretty much it. Like I'm a visual person, so I have to see the words and memorize it that way. And I don't really have a hard time with it. He does it in a different way.
Way different. I take each letter of the words in each sentence and abbreviate them.
Yeah, the first letter in each word in that sentence, and writes it all out.
I write it all out, and then I abbreviate it, and then I stick it to a wall, and I memorize it like that.
And he told me to try that, and I tried it, and I was like completely lost. Like, it doesn't work for me.
I would probably confuse myself.
But it works like clockwork every time I've used the system. Yeah, it works, and it's because I'm an actor, obviously, but I have short-term memory loss from a military accident. From that I've been coping with since 1998. And I have short-term memory loss, and I can't remember like stuff most of the time.
Yeah, so that helps him to remember.
So it helps. Yeah, if it's a visual representation of the words in the script, it helps me.
That's incredible, though. Like, just, you have your own. Everybody's got to find what works for them, and that's one of the more incredible ways I've heard of somebody memorizing their scripts and stuff. So
yeah, it's worked every time, and I continue to use it to this day. So
yeah, and once he memorizes the letters in the sentence, he can do away with the script, and he remembers all the lines, and then he'll remember my lines too. And I'm like, how do you do that?
How do you do that?
You know,
yeah,
I'll get stumbled on a word or something, and he'll be like, "It's this, say that," and I'm like, "Huh?" You know,
What's really fun is that whenever we get an audition, and she's my reader or I'm her reader, we always help out each other.
Yeah.
And it really helps to have someone like that with you. So somebody who knows what they're doing, really.
Yeah, and it's very helpful because if I mess up on a line, or if he messes up on a line, we're right there. We're like, no, you got to do it again. This is not going to work. Start from the beginning and do it again. I heard a little stumble there on your words, or you missed that, or you know.
Oh yeah, she will give me help.
Yeah,
but that's good. That is good.
Yeah,
I feel like an acting coach.
Yeah.
But it also like it chisels down to me just getting everything right and perfect. So I mean, we've turned in some really good auditions.
Yeah,
so,
we do.
Yeah, I mean, to our standards, I think we were good.
So I know we're almost up on our time, but I have a silly question now, because we've asked a couple harder questions, but since we've been talking about horror and paranormal, one of the silly questions I like to ask is, which horror villain would you least want to face in battle?
Oh boy, I can answer that.
Oh,
I can answer that.
Oh, so you've thought about this before.
Say it together.
Go for it.
Because I feel like it's the same one.
It might be the same one.
Well, okay. I was going to say Jason.
No.
But it's going to be Leatherface, because I hate chainsaws.
Actually, I was thinking Pinhead from the Hellraiser series.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because there's no stopping him.
No.
No.
Unless you had the box, you're screwed.
Okay, I guess if props were allowed, then.
Yeah.
But Jason, I'm not really scared of Jason or Michael, because I betrayed them. So
Yeah. Well, and I feel like in the movies, I mean, I'm gonna be they never run. I feel like I'm just gonna fly somewhere else, get on a plane, go to car. Like, that would be my out.
And then
I think my I asked that question and I don't even know mine. I think it would have to be something that isn't necessarily human. I think it would have to be more supernatural. Because they can follow you anywhere you go. I have to think.
The ones you don't see are the scariest ones.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. What about you, Nate?
I like to sleep a lot, so I would probably say Freddy. Only if I could never sleep, no, we're done. I'm gonna be miserable all day, grumpy. You're not gonna like me.
Freddy would be creepy. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, with my anxiety, then I'm gonna say the girl from The Ring, because for 7 days I would be losing my mind.
Oh yeah, totally.
And we can't get away from her. Yeah, Samara. I would have to say, I would be a hot mess for 7. I'd be like, you know what? Let's just end it on day 5, because I'm over this.
And what about one of your guests that's going to be there, Junko Bailey?
Oh, Junko, yes.
Yes.
With The Grudge, that was kind of creepy too.
The Grudge is a good movie too, and she's going to be at the convention too. And then Taylor Maine and Tony Moran. We got CJ Graham coming.
CJ Graham, yes,
he'll be there. There's going to be a lot of really cool people at the convention, and having everybody in one room, I think, is going to be cool, and just hearing the experiences.
I know, right?
And it's going to be a good vibe. I'm looking forward to it. I really am.
Awesome.
Yeah, we are definitely looking forward
to it.
Yeah.
I've never been to Scranton or Pennsylvania, so yeah, it's gonna be a new thing for me.
Have you looked up the hotel that the convention is in? So
I know it's haunted.
Oh, we know it's haunted.
Yes, it is haunted.
Yeah.
And I
didn't
want
know
to
that.
say it used to be a train station.
Oh
So
boy.
from what I've heard,
wow.
and it's beautiful. The way that it's set up is the hotel rooms are kind of all around the outside, and the middle of it is open. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Wow.
So it's going to be a really cool time. I'm excited. I keep counting down the days.
Can't wait.
Yeah, absolutely. We're looking forward to it.
And it's for a good cause too. I know that you mentioned military, so a portion of the proceeds are actually going to the Fisher House, which helps
Right.
military families. Yeah, so it's for a good cause.
That's awesome.
And it's definitely something that I think it's the very first year that Larissa has been running it. But I think it's going to go well. I think it brings a lot of different people, a lot of different things, and we don't really have something like that yet. So I think it's going to hopefully be around for a long time.
We wanted to give a shout out to who brought this, who made it possible for us to actually attend this. A good friend of ours named Maureen Grzinski.
Yes, I love Maureen.
She's the one that brought Underworld to our attention. So,
we've known her for a long time. We worked with her on a film.
We worked with her on a film down here.
We became friends, and she reached out to us and let us know what was going on, and that we should be on Underworld convention, and we were like, oh my God, that's like a dream.
So
Maureen's gonna be there too.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, Maureen will be there, and great person. I absolutely adore her. She's actually on, I like to say, the committee. She's kind of like in the group that we've all been working behind the scenes together, and she's an amazing person too. So
we're looking forward to it. We are definitely looking forward to it. In closing, we have some really, really cool websites that we have. Instagram, obviously, you can find me at Kevin Kedgley official _IG there. And what was yours? Wendy's?
Well, mine's is Wendy's FX Makeup at Gmail. Not Gmail. Instagram. Wendy's FX Makeup.
Wendy's FX Makeup, and she also does cakes as well.
Yeah, I'm a decorator. Yeah.
You still do cakes and everything too?
Once in a while. I really don't have a whole lot of time anymore, but somebody, like one of my old clients, will reach out to me. I'm like, okay, I'll make you a cake.
She's a Jill of all trades.
Yeah, so, I do it all. Yeah. If I've never done it, I will.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's
awesome. And anybody who maybe missed those websites, if you want to reach out to Nate and I, we can always get them. I've been talking very closely with both Kevin and Wendy. I can get the information for you guys, and we're going to post the YouTube stuff. We'll get everything so that you guys have it. Also, if you want to come see them, come to the Underworld Culture Con. It is going to be so much fun. We're running the website at the bottom where you can buy tickets. You can see all of the special guests and celebrities that are going to be there. There are different galleries. There's going to be readings. There's going to be a seance. The list goes on and on. There's so many things for so many people. So get on the website, buy the tickets. It's in September. Come see Kevin and Wendy. Come see us.
Come see us.
Come see us.
Come hang out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And with that, Kevin, Wendy, thank you so much for being on. You guys are so much
you.
fun.
Thank you for having us on.
It was a lot of fun talking to you.
It was fun. Yeah, thank
it
you
was
so
fun
much.
having you guys on, and I cannot wait to see you guys and meet you in person in September.
Yeah.
We'll have to catch up.
Absolutely.
Hopefully, our tables are close and we can hang out and we can pick on Nate or something fun.
Absolutely, we were looking forward to it. As I said, yes, we thank you for having us on, and
of course.
Yeah, we're stoked.
Well, everyone, we will be back next week. We do have Patty Negri on next week. And then after that, in a couple weeks, we have Tony Moran. And of course, like I said, hit up Underworld Culture Con. And until next week, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Okay.